everyone, welcome to Emmy's Everything. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today I am going to share my July 2020 lineup. In this video I'm going to share my planners, journals, notebooks, or whatever writing stuff I am going to use for the month of July. I have a lot here. I have a lot to share because I'm crazy and I use all of these notebooks at the same time for different purposes whenever I feel like it. So I have a lot here, but I'm super excited to share. So I have written down everything. You guys, I'm going to show you about 19 notebooks, and I get it. Some people may say this is just way too much to use, but I kind of like to play with one notebook one day, play with one notebook one day. Sometimes I will use all of them in one day. Sometimes, I don't know, I just can't decide. And I do have a couple that I use every single day. But I'm just going to share all of them. I wrote them all down so that I am not lost. And I apologize, this is the sun. This is like my blinds, like the sun going through my blinds. And I have time to film because I am between loads of laundry. So let's just get started. Well, actually, let me just say, I am participating in the HB Notebook Challenge. I have been participating since January of 2020. And I did film a completed journal, sort of like a completed books for the month of June, and it's probably going to be the video right before this one, and I will try to link it below. And I always say that, like I try to link it below, but I forget all the time, so I'll really try this time. Anyway, let's get on with it. So for July 2020, I'm going to use two happy planners. Where are they? Okay. I have two happy planners. So the first one here is my Crafty happy planner, the best year yet. This is a happy planner that I purchased probably, I don't know, last year maybe, or the beginning of the year. But this is from January 2020 to December of 2020, so I'm going to be using this all the way to December, hopefully. But I use it to, let me share real quick. I kind of write, well, this is not up to date, but May I think is a good one. So I write all of my videos that I publish, and then I use this notebook for YouTube ideas and project ideas that I want to use. Oh, there's that beautiful girl from Courtney Diaz. That's my favorite. So I use this notebook for project ideas, crafty ideas. I feel like when I was participating in craft fairs, I would use a planner more. But since I haven't participated in a craft fair in over a year, and it makes me so sad, but I'm still using it as a content planner. So that's the first one. The second one here is the mini happy planner, and this is a 2019 Miss Maker that I redated for 2020. So I'm using this guy, and this will last all the way till December. So that's a little bit of June, and I use it for on the go or appointments or stuff like that. So I'm still using this planner until December of 2020, hopefully. So that is number two. So those are the happy planners, and now I'm going to move on to Erin Condren. These are my Erin Condren books that I will be using. Now, I purchased all of these Erin Condren books with my own money, and I will definitely be using up all of the products that I purchased from Erin Condren. I spoke a little bit about my views, maybe just a little bit about my views on the HB Notebook Challenge video, so if you want to watch that, go ahead. But for now, just letting you guys know that I am using the products that I have currently in my possession. So I don't have my monthly Erin Condren monthly that I use for work. I was going through my work bag and it's not in my bag, so I guess I forgot it at work, but I've shared it in all of my previous lineup videos. But that one is I think it ends in July, but there's a lot of note pages, so I will continue to use that Erin Condren monthly deluxe planner until I used up all of the pages. And then here is my Erin Condren planner stack. So I have the hardbound notebook. The hardbound notebook I literally just use for notes, but I haven't really used it in a while. I feel like the last time I used it was June 3rd. So I use it in June, but I use it one time on June 3rd. But I'm going to continue to keep it in my lineup because I do always plan on using it. But if I don't need it because I'm just using it for notes, then I won't. I feel like next time I'm not going to use such a pretty book just for notes. I feel like this book should be some sort of like a diary or something because it's so pretty. But it does say take note. So that is that notebook. And then I have my monthly deluxe planner here that I use for budgeting. And I'm not really going to share, but this is in a Happy Planner Deluxe cover, and this is my budget notebook, and I just use this notebook twice a month, pretty much every payday. So that is, or it's a planner, it's a monthly deluxe planner. And then I do have my Erin Condren on the go folio here. So in this book I have the I Am Enough Petite journal. This is in collaboration with the Kindness campaign, and I've been using this book. Hopefully I could finish it up by the end of September. So I have that. And then I also have, oh, because I finished my Erin Condren Amy Tangerine Petite journal, I just put this doodle. I call this doodle because it looks like a bunch of doodles, but this is just a notebook. I don't understand what it says, but I've had this notebook for a long time, and it was in my planner lineup a couple of times, but I haven't really used it much. But I just, oh, this is from my sister-in-law, this collage, but I just added it in here because I already started using it and it does fit in the folio. And then I have the Erin Condren Share the Love journal, and this is a book that I write in almost every day. No, not almost every day, because if it was almost every day I would have finished it by now. But I do write when I'm feeling like it, and this is for my husband, and hopefully I could finish this book at the end of September as well. And then this is the Fitness Wellness Log. I purchased another one, or I purchased one, but then I canceled the order. Another fitness log. So whenever this one's up, which I think it's going to be up in maybe, maybe, I don't know, maybe August. I feel like it'll end in August. I'll just have to grab one of my other Petite journals and turn it into a fitness log whenever I'm done. But this will probably end in August. I'm still using this Fitness Wellness Log from Erin Condren. So those are all of the Erin Condren products that I am using in the month of July. And next I have here that I wrote are my Hobonichis. So my Hobonichis, I have my cousin. I really love this. This is my favorite book out of all the planners, notebooks, and journals that I'm using, and it's still my favorite. but maybe I should have purchased the Avec because it is only going into July, so half the year, and this is what half the year looks like. So I imagine that a full year is going to be busting, so we will see. This is how it looks. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so chunky when I'm done with it. I did prep some of the pages, so that's why you'll see like this is August and I already put some stickers on. This is November and I did put a sticker on here, so it just depends. So this is a Hobonichi cousin that I love so much. It has a monthly, weekly, and daily spread, and I love that about it, and it's so chubby. So I have this cousin, and then I do have the two A6 size notebooks. You can tell, like this one, I don't really put stickers and stuff in it, and then this one I do. So you can see the difference. I hope you could see. I don't know about the lighting, but the difference between the two. So this one, I'm using it for my homework. So I'm taking classes and I'll write like what assignments are due, or I'll write my grades here, like my grades. So that is what I'm using this book for. And then this one is a creative art journal again. Sometimes I actually journal in it, and sometimes I would put pictures and notes, or sometimes I'll just like write a quote or something like that. But I'll do a flip through of my June 2020 pages in the next upcoming videos. So those are the three Hobonichis. And then next I have my Echo Park Traveler's Notebook. So the Echo Park Traveler's Notebook, inside it, I do have my Jibun Techo that I won from Jet Pens. This is my work planner in addition to the monthly planner from Erin Condren that I forgot at work. I use this as well. And then this is great because sometimes when I'm going into a meeting and I don't want to bring my giant Erin Condren notebook, or I don't even want to bring this because sometimes this could be distracting, I can just pull this out because it's just black, professional, boring, I'm just kidding, looking, so I could just bring this notebook. But in this notebook as well, I have an extra notebook. This is a vintage style traveler's notebook that I purchased from I'm a Cool Mom a long time ago, and I started using this on June 15th, 2020. So I'm not in a hurry to finish it because I'm just like excited to have this, and I'm trying to make it like a vintage style all the way through. So there's a picture of my husband and my dog, and you can't really see it, but I just like this spread. So this is what I'm going for, and then I will journal in here when I want to. So that is what's in here. And then I have some new additions to my lineup. So let's see. Oh, I don't even have it. Where is it? Let me grab it. All right. Okay, so I started a Patreon, you guys. I'm so excited. I didn't actually do an intro video just yet because I want to be prepared for that. But I started a Patreon, and I'm using a couple of notebooks to help me with that Patreon adventure. So, oh, this has nothing to do with Patreon. It's just these two notebooks. So I have this traveler's notebook cover. This is from Love Neen on Etsy. I think her shop is still open, but I've had this cover for years, like over 5 years, or shoot, maybe over 7 years I've had this cover. But I have a journal that I am working in. It's just this white notebook right here. I don't know what brand it is or whatever. It's just plain white, but I am using it as my patron only journal, and I basically just go in and make videos using my supplies, my printables, my artwork. I don't even want to call it artwork because it's just my doodles, and I do that in this book. So I'm using this book for Patreon, and then along with that I'm using this notebook. I got this notebook in a stash box, and I did share this notebook in my MT journals that I posted a while ago, maybe the beginning of the year. So this notebook has lined pages. Maybe I can jot down ideas for Patreon. It has grid pages, and then it has blank pages. So it has blank pages here. So I've been using the blank pages to create doodles or collages and stuff for Patreon, so that I could provide some printables and just some goodies for my patrons if they like what they see in my art journals, and they could use them in theirs. And I'll just show you an example. So an example would be like this collage. I created this collage and then I scanned it in for my patrons. So that's what I'm using this notebook for. And so that was for Patreon. And then other notebooks I am using is my Collage Book. I was going through some of the bins in my craft room, and I came across this scrapbook with this cute camera, vintage looking camera. And I took the tag off, but this is from Daiso, and it's just a simple ring bound, wire bound scrapbook with just craft pages. I don't know if I want to consider this in my lineup, but just in case. So I did create one page so far. I was in the mood to collage, so I did collage a green page, and you could see that here. I'm just using a bunch of green scraps, stickers, magazine cutouts, ephemera pieces, die cuts, just stuff from my collage book. And if I'm in the mood this month, then I may create more collage pages. I don't know. It just depends on what I'm in the mood for. And then the last notebook that I am using, and I have been using, well, I've used a couple of times, and this was also in my blank journals. I featured it in that video as well. So this notebook is from the brand Mara Me, and it is great quality. I received this from my friend Robin, who is Robin Plans here on YouTube. And it's great because it's pink. It's super bright pink, and it has white lined pages. And it's nice because the lines are not straight. They're just like, I don't know, it reminds me, like, it's like doodly. So I already started using it, and I think it's just a great way for me to use my white pens, my jelly roll souffles, and stuff like that. So that was my Mara Me notebook. All right, so that, you guys, was 16, 17, 18, 19. That was 19 notebooks that I am planning on using in the month of July. So when I share my August or my my August lineup along with my July HB Notebook Challenge results, then I will let you know if I actually use these notebooks, how far it got, and if I'm going to take them out of the lineup because there's just so much. But I really enjoy playing in different kinds of notebooks. I don't like to feel trapped in one notebook because I love all of them. But yeah, so that is about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys are participating in the HB Notebook Challenge, then let me know. I would love to see your videos if you guys do make videos, and if you guys have a planner or journal lineup, please let me know because I would love to watch. Well, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.